Today we'll be going through Edexcel Level 1, Level 2, GCSE 9-1 Mathematics Paper 2 Foundation Tier. This is 1MA1/2F. Question number 1. Write down numbers in order of size. So the smallest one should be the first one. So this is the smallest one, -7, then will be -4, and next will be -2, then 1 and 8. So we can write here -7, -4, -2, 1 and 8. This will be our final answer. Then write the number, this one correct to the nearest thousand. So ones, tens and 100 and 1000. So this one, so this will be rounded to 8000 because 375 is lesser than 500. So it will be rounded to 8000. 0.23 as a percentage. This is question number 3. So 0.23 over 100. This will be cancelled with this one. So it will be 23% will be our answer. So we can write 23%. Find the value of this one, question number 4. So we can use calculator for that. Root of 17.64. This will be equal to 4.2. So we can write here 4.2. That's all. Now this is question number 5. Find the value of 6 raised to the power 5. So 6 raised to the power 5 will be equal to 777.6. So we can write here 777.6 as answer. Question number 6. There are 14 rows of seats in cinema. There are 15 seats in each row. A film was shown in the cinema on Saturday. Each ticket for the film cost 6.50. The tickets that were sold cost a total of £1,274. How many tickets are not sold? So for this one we know 14 rows. So 14, each row is having 15 seats, and one ticket is costing 6.50. This will be resulting to 14 into 15 into 6.50. This is equal to 1365 pounds. So 1365 pounds. But the tickets sold are costing to this one, so it's not. So unsold amount we can check 1365 minus 1274, and this will be equal to minus 1274 is equal to 91. So pound 91 is unsold. So 91 divided by the unit price, which is 6.50. This divided by 6.50 will be resulting to 14. So 14 tickets are basically unsold. We can write here 14 as our answer. Question number 7. Harry has 20 sweets. He gives 7 of the sweets to Nadia. What fraction of the 20 sweets does Harry have now? So fraction will be 13 will be remaining. So we can check like 20 minus 7 will be equal to 13, and 13 divided by 20, this will be the fraction remaining. So 13 out of 20 will be our answer for this one. Question number 8. Here is a number machine. Input multiply by 8 and minus 5. This should be output. So work out output for input 6. So if this is 6 multiplied by 8 will be 48. So we'll get 48 over here. Then 48 minus 5 will be 43. So our output will be 43. Now for B part, here is a different number machine, and input plus this and sum function, and this is output. So they're saying when input is 17, the output is 10. So if this is 17 and this one output is 10, so we will be checking 17 plus 13 will be 30. So 30 divided by 3, basically we will write here divided by 3 will be equal to 10. Now complete the number machine. So we have done, basically this will be divided by 3 we can write, or even minus 20 also we can write. Question number 9. Here is a list of numbers. Work out the median. Median will be the middle value. For the middle value we have to arrange them first. So 3 will be the first one, then 4 and 4. So 4 and 4, then 8 and basically 6. We missed 6. So we will write here 6, and then 8 will be here and 9 will be at the last. So this is basically after arranging it to in ascending order, we will check for the middle value. So 2 from here and 2 from here we left, and this is basically 4 plus 6. So 4 plus 6 divided by 2, we'll be adding the middle 2 and divide by 2. So it will be 10 by 2, which is 5. So our answer will be 5 over here. Aisha picks at random one of the numbers. What's the probability that she picks an odd number? So odd numbers are 3 is odd number, and what else? 9 is odd number. So 2 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 2 by 6 will be the probability. 2 over 6 unsimplified probability will be 2 by 6. And then they are saying Clara has 5 cards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There is a number on each card. 2 of the numbers are hidden. The mode of the 5 cards is 3. So one of them should be 3. The mean of the 5 numbers is 8. And the mean, 5. So mean is 5. So middle value will be mean will be average, basically. So work out the 2 numbers that are hidden. So we have to find the hidden numbers. One of them will be 3, and if we write here, for example, 3, and this will be adding up to what? 3 plus 3 plus 8 plus 5, and this is equal to 19. 19 plus 6 will be equal to 19 plus 6 will be equal to 25, and 25 divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 will be 5. Yeah, so this should be basically 5 here. So our answer will be 3, 3, 8, 5, 5, and they are saying mode will be most occurring will be 3. So most occurring will be 3, and mean of the 5. Mean of the 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we add all these 5 numbers, like 3 plus 3 plus 8 plus 5 plus 5, if we add this one, it's not 5, basically it should be 6 over here. 6 over here, and if we add this one, and this will be resulting to 25, and 25 divided by 5 will be equal to 5. So this will be basically, this number should be 6, so we will write here 6. Hopefully you understood this. Question number 10. Here is the charge at a car park in Spain. Car park 0.024 euros per minute. John parked his car in this car park. John drove into the car park at this time, then he drove out of the car park. He had to pay this much. At what time did John drive out of the car park? Okay, so this much is the payment, and per minute is this much. So we will check 8.40 divided by 0.024. So this will be the time parked. So this will be 8.40 divided by 0.024 will be equal to 350 minutes. So 350 minutes is basically parking time. This is the parking time. Now we have to check this time plus 350 minutes, and we will be getting the time at which he drove out of the park. So we will be adding basically 10 10 hours and 45 minutes plus 350 minutes. This will be giving us the time, and what we will do, we'll use the time button. 10 hours and 45 minutes plus 0 hours and 350 minutes, like this, and press equal to, you will get answer 16 hours and 35 minutes. So 16:35, this will be our final answer. Hopefully this is basically using time button is convenient. Question number 11. You can use this graph to change between stones and kilos. This is kilograms and this is basically stones on this side, and they're saying change 3 stones to kilograms. So we will be using the reference. 3 stones will be over here. So this one, and this will be a reference on this side will be over here, which is 19. So our answer will be basically 19 kilograms over here. This will be the reference of 19, 3 and 19. Then change 80 kilograms to stones. 80 kilograms is basically 80 kilogram is out of this one, so we can convert 40 into this one, and then we can double it, like 40 will be this 40 kilogram reference we can take. So 40 will be around this one. So this is basically 6.4. This is 6.4. So double of 6.4 we have to do. So 80 kilograms will be equal to 6.4 into 2, and this will be equal to 12.8 stones basically. So 12.8 will be our final answer for this one. Question number 12. Find the number that is exactly halfway between this and this. So we can just add them and divide by 2. This is easier. So we'll write 1 by 10 plus 3 by 5 and divide it by 2, and we can check answer for this one. This will be fraction of fraction again, 1 over 10, and plus this will be again fraction, 3 over 5, and over will be 2, and this will be resulting to 7 by 20. So we can write here 7 by 20, which is equal to basically 0.35. So 0.35 will be our final answer for this one. Question number 13. This grid is provided. On the grid, draw an enlargement of shaded shape with scale factor 3. So enlargement with scale factor 3. So for enlargement we will be extending the sides, like for example over here. So starting from here we can enlarge this. This is 2 units. So by scale factor 3, so this will be changing to 6 units. So 2, 4 and 6 units up to this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units, and this side also we have to extend up to 6 units. So this side will be 2, 4 and 6 units. Now we will be extending this also up to 3 units. So 1, 2, 3. So 3 3s are 9. So 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3. So up to this one. This will be basically the extension, and we have to join this with this. This is enlargement by scale factor 3. Hopefully you are understanding each and everything. This is the enlargement which we have drawn. So this is done. If you check, this is 1, 2 units, and this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units. So This is enlargement by scale factor 3. This is done. Question number 14. A shop sells compost in 20 liter bags and in 40 liters bags. One day the shop had two special offers to the compost, 20 liters, 40 liters. This one is 2 bags for this much, 3 bags for this one. Which offer is the better value for money? So we can check for this, like 2 bags, 3 bags. So we can multiply this by 3 and multiply this by also, for example, so this is 20 liters, this one is 40 liters. So we can equalize and check. So if the person is buying, for example, this many, 20 plus 22 equalize with 40. So he will be paying this much amount, 3.50 into 2. This will be for 40 liters. This will be 40 liters, basically 40 liters. He will be paying this one, and this person will be paying 9 pounds. So we will check the amount. This will be equal to 3.50. 3.50 multiplied by 2 will be equal to 7. So 7 into 4, basically. This bag, basically we can compare. This bag will be 2 bags will be 40. This will be 40 liters. 2 bags will be 40 liters and it will be costing 3.50, whereas this one will be 3 bags of each will be 40. So this divided by 3 will be 3. So this side will be costing 3 pound. So this is costing 3.5 pound and this will be costing 3 pound. So this is in case of comparison of 40. Even we can compare, like for example 120 liters. If we compare this is sufficient, but for explanation we can check for this also. 120 liters, this will be 6 basically bags will be required. So 2 bags are this one. So 3.50 multiplied by this will be 3 will be 6 bags, because each is 2 bags. So 3.5 into 3 will be 6 bags, which is 120. So 3.50 into 3 will be equal to 10.5. This will be costing 10.5 pound, and whereas this one will be 120 will be 9 pound. This will be costing 9 pound. So in all cases, if we check this one and this one, this will be better deal. So we can say that which offer is better value for money. So we can write 40 liters is better value for money. Value for money. So this will be our answer to this one. Question number 15. The length of a plane is 19.2 meters. Lucas buys a scale model of the plane. The scale of the model is 1:24. Work out the length of the scale model of the plane. Give your answer in centimeters. So this length, which is 19.2 meters, will be equal to 19.2 multiplied by 100. This will be centimeters. We will be converting first into centimeters, and this will be 192 and 0. This will be centimeters. Now we can convert by this scale. So 1920 over 24. This will be equal to 1924 divided by 24. This will be equal to basically 80.16. So it is not 24. This should be 20 basically. This one 0, and this will be 80. So it is 80 centimeters. So 80 centimeters will be our answer for this question number 15. Question number 16. Maria invests this much amount, saving account for 3 years. The account pays simple interest, this much percentage for 3 years. So interest is equal to PRT over 100. So PRT over 100 and principal amount will be 4500 into rate is 1.8 and duration is 3 years over 100, and answer we can calculate by calculator. So this will be 4500 into 1.8 into 3 over 100, and this will be resulting to 243. So our answer will be 243 pounds. Hopefully you got this. Question number 17. The drawing is given. ABC is a straight line. ABC is a straight line. AB is equal to BC and BD. So these three are equal. So angle DAB is equal to 64. Work out the size of the angle marked X. So this angle is required. So we give a reason for each stage of your working. So this is basically this side is equal to this side. So this angle will be equal to this angle. So this will be 64 degrees. So we can write angle BDA is equal to 64 degrees. Reason will be AB is equal to BD, and opposite angles of same size or similar sides. So this will be the reason for this. And now this is 64. This will be equal to 180 minus. So we can write a angle ABD will be equal to 180 minus 64 plus 64, and this will be equal to 52. So we can write 52 this one, and reason will be interior angles of triangle add up to 180 degrees. So this will be the reason. Then this will be 52 and this will be 180 minus 52, which is basically 180 minus 52 will be equal to 128. So this angle is 128. We can write angle DBC basically. DBC is equal to 128 degrees, and angles at straight line add up to 180 degrees. This will be the reason. Then we can this will be 180 minus 128. We can write angle BCD is equal to this will be 180 minus 128 and divided by 2, which is equal to 180 minus 128 and divided by 2 will be equal to 26. This will be 26 degrees. This one will be 26 degrees, and the reason for this one will be opposite angles of same sided angles. Opposite angles of same sized lengths. So this is done. Hopefully you understood this. Question number 18. Ben is n years old. Chole is twice as old as Ben. Dan is 5 years younger than Ben. The total of Ben's age, Chole's age, and Dan's age is t years. Find the formula for t in terms of n. So we can write, like for example, t, this will be Dan's year, and minus 4 into n, because 4 times this will be 4 times n, and minus will be 5. This will be basically the formula which we can write for this one, because Ben is n years old. So this is basically n for Ben, n. Chole is twice as old as Ben, so this will be 2n, and this will be Dan. Dan is 5 years younger than Ben, so that will be n minus 5. This one will be n minus 5, and the total of Ben's age, Ben age will be n, and Chole's age will be plus 2n, and the Dan age will be plus n minus 5, and is t years. So this is equal to t. So we can write this one as 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4n minus 5 is equal to t, and we can write basically t is equal to 4n minus 5. So this is how we reach to this equation, t is equal to 4n minus 5. This will be the formula. We can write here t is equal to 4n minus 5. In the table below, put a tick in the box next to the identity. Identity will be area is equal to pi r square. We can write it as, or this one basically 5m minus 3m is equal to 2m. So 5m minus 3m is equal to 2m. This will be the identity basically. Here are the ingredients needed to make 16 biscuits. These are the ingredients. Anna has 500 gram of butter, 300 gram of sugar, 6 to 25 gram of flour. Work out the greatest number of biscuits Anna can make. So we'll have to check which one is the minimum one. So 250 is required for this one, and this is more than that. Basically we'll have to divide and check which one is the minimum. So 500 divided by 175, butter will be 2.8. So what we can do, we can divide 500 by 175. This will be 2.857. This one, and if we divide, for example, 300 by 75, so 300 divided by 75 will give us 4, and 625 divided by 250 will give us 2.5. So the minimum ratio will be this one. So we'll have to check for this. So 250 gram is required for 16 biscuits. So 250 grams for 16 biscuits basically. So how many biscuits will be, for one biscuit you require 16 over 250, and for 625 grams you will be requiring 250 into 625, and this will be equal to, we can multiply 16 into 625 divided by 250. This will be equal to 40. So maximum biscuits which we can take, which we can make is 40, which will be here. So what we have done, basically I'll quickly go through again. We have checked each and every ingredient. So this is like this is the ingredient which we have least one, which is in case of flour. So we'll have to check that. We will be ignoring the others because those are more than this one ratio. So we'll be checking for flour. Flour will be giving us 40 biscuits for 625 grams, and this is the process how we have checked. This is done. Question number 20. An estimate of the height h meters of a tall building can be found using the formula. This one here, where the building is F floors high. A tall building is 110 floors high. So F value is equal to 110. The real height of the building is 445 meters. So H is equal to 42 meters, basically this one. So SEB uses the formula to find an estimate of the height of this building. He then finds the difference between his estimate and the real height. Okay, so this is basically the real height, and we can use to find formula. So show that this difference is less than 5%. Okay, so we will check for this. H is equal to 4 into 110 plus 12, which is equal to, we can check this, 4 into 110 plus 12, this will be resulting to 452 meters, and the actual is this one. So we will be checking the difference. Difference will be how much? 452 minus 442, and the difference is 10. So 452 minus 442 will be equal to 10. So 10 over 442 into 100. This will be the percentage of difference. Percentage of difference will be equal to this one. So we can check this. This will be 10 into 100 over 442 will be equal to 2.26. So 2.26 basically percentage. So we can show this one 2.26%, which is less than 5%. This is done. In question number 21, the table shows some information about the weights of 50 potatoes. This range is given, frequency is given. Iota drew this frequency polygon from the information in the table. The frequency polygon is not fully correct. So weight W grams. Write down two things that are wrong in the frequency table. So we have to a frequency polygon basically. So the faults which we can write is this side is having weight, but this side is not mentioning the frequency. Basically frequency is not labeled over here, so we can write here frequency is not labeled. And the second thing which we can check, if we check this point should be middle point of this one will be 15 and this should be 6, but if we check 15 and 6, this point is 15 will be this one. This is correct, but 6 instead of 6, this is basically 8. So this is not 6. So we'll write here 15 6 point not indicated properly. So it's not at proper location. This is done. Question number 22. The length of a pencil is 128 mm, correct to the nearest millimeter. Complete the error interval for the length of pencil. So the minimum will be 127.5, so we'll be adding plus minus 0.5, so it will be 127.5 and 128.5. These values we cannot switch. We have to write 128.5 on this side and 127.5 on this side. Otherwise, if we switch, we will not be getting 2 marks. Maybe they will give you 1 mark max. Tom and Adam have a total of 240 stamps. The ratio of the number of Tom stamps to the number of Adam stamps is 3:7. Tom buys some stamps from Adam. The ratio of the number of Tom stamps to the number of Adam's stamp is now 3:5. How many stamps does Tom buy from Adam? You must show all your working. So initially 240 stamps were there in total, and we will divide it by the sum of ratios, which is 10, so each one will be 24. So these ratios, 3 ratio, this is for Adam basically, this is for Adam, this is for Tom, so 3:7. And no, this is Tom and Adam, so we'll have to switch because first is Tom, so this is Tom and this is Adam, and 3:7, so 3 multiplied by 24 ratio 7 multiplied by 24, and this will be 24 multiplied by 3 will be equal to 72. This will be 72, and 24 multiplied by 7 is equal to 168. So this is a ratio before buying. Then Tom and Adams, they are having ratio of 3:5, and this is again 240 divided by the sum of ratios, which is 8. So 8 will be equal to 30 each. So this 30 will multiply this 30 into 3, and ratio 30 into 5. This will be equal to 90 ratio 150. So Tom is having 72 and then switching to 90. So it means he has bought 90 minus 72, which is equal to 18 stamps he has bought. So 18 will be over here. Hopefully you understood this. Question number 24. Each person in a fitness club is going to get a free gift. Stan is going to order the gift. Stan takes a sample of 50 people in the fitness club. He asks each person to tell him the gift they would like. The table shows the information. These are the basically gifts, and these are the frequency of the people. There are 700 people in the fitness club. So work out how many sports bags Stan should order. So sports bag are basically 17. So we can write 17 out of 50. Because these are 50 people sample, so and multiply by 700, so this will be equal to 17 over 50 and multiply by 700. This will be resulting to 238. So 238 he should order. Write down an assumption you made and explain how this could affect your answer. We have assumed that the sample of 50 people is representing the whole sample. So sample is representing the whole basically people, which is 700, right? So sample, which is 50 is representing the whole this representative and representing the whole people without any bias, right? The 50 people are from the 700. So those, another assumption which we have made is like those 50 people, these 50 people are from this 700. So we can write another thing like 50 people are from 700. So we can write like this. Question number 25. Here are 6 graphs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 graphs. Write down the letter of graph that could be equation. This one will be like for a cubic graph. We know that cubic graphs are basically these are this will be basically cubic graphs are like this one in first and second, like x is equal to 0, y will be equal to 0. So and first half and second half, so this will be representing f. We can write letter over here f, and 1 over x will be basically in these two sections basically. So this will be d part in this one. Question number 26. The nth term of the sequence is this one. The nth term of different sequence is this. Show that there is only one number that is in both of these sequences. So we can generate basically some terms of this sequence and this sequence. This is basically this will be increasing and this one will be decreasing sequence. So we will, if we write like 2n square minus 1, and if we replace n is equal to 1, this will be, for n is equal to 1, this will be giving us 2 minus 1, which is 1. And in case of, for example, n is equal to 2, this will be giving us 4 into 8 minus 1 will be 7. For n is equal to 3, this will be 9 into 18 minus 1 will be 17. And similarly, n is equal to 4 will be 4 4s are 16. 16 to 2 will be 32. 32 minus 1 will be 31. So this is how this is increasing sequence. Whereas this one 40 minus n square, if we take n is equal to 1, for n is equal to 1, this will be 1. 40 minus 1 will be 39, and then n is equal to 2 will be 40 minus 4 will be 36, and next will be n is equal to 3 will be 9, so it will be 31, and n is equal to 4 will be 16. 40 minus 16, so 40 minus 16 will be equal to 24. So now this is basically decreasing sequence, and this one, if we take n is equal to 5, this will be 5 5s are 25. 25 into 2 will be 50. 50 minus 1, so it will be 49. So this is how this one next terms will be having bigger terms. So, and in this case they will be having lesser terms. So no need to check for the next terms. We can check this and this, they are the same. So for n is equal to 3, 31. For n is equal to 4 is equal to 31. Rest of the terms are not matching, and they are this is moving towards the like negative side, and this is moving towards positive side, and there is no chance of any other number to match. So we can show that there is only one number that is in both. So only 31 is in both sequences. This is what the answer for this one. Now question number 27. Work out this, give your answer in standard form. So we can write it as 3.42 into 10 raised to the minus 7 over 7.5 into 10 raised to the minus 6. Now we can basically we can change this one into this one will be plus 6 when we move it to as numerator. Otherwise we can directly use calculator. If we use 3.42 42 into 10 raised to the power minus 7, 10 raised to the power minus 7, this one, and over 7.5 into 10 raised to the power minus 6, and this will be resulting to 0.0456. Now we'll have to provide in standard form, so we'll shift this decimal after 4, so we can write this will be equal to 4.56, and we have jumped 2 digits, so into 10 raised to a minus 2. Basically this will be our final answer, because we are taking jumps to the right. 2 jumps to the right mean minus 2. If we are jumping to the left, it will be plus. So 4.56 into 10 raised to a minus 2 will be the final answer for this one. Now this is question number 28. The number of days D that it will take to build a house is given by this one. N is the number of workers used each day. Ali's company will take 40 days to build the house. Hale's company will take 30 days to build house. Hale's company will have to use more workers each day than Ali's worker. How many more? This is what we have to calculate. So we can replace value in this formula. D is equal to 720 over N, and for this one it is 40 days. So Ali's company, this will be Ali's company, so it will be 40 days is equal to 720 over N, so this implies N is equal to 720 over 40, and this will be equal to 720 divided by 40 will be equal to 18 workers. And if we check for Hale's, and this will be D is equal to 720 over N, and this is 30 days, so 30 days is equal to 720 over N, so N will be equal to 720 over 30, which is equal to 720 divided by 30 is equal to 24. So we can check difference between this one and this one. 24 minus 18 will be equal to 24 minus 18 is equal to 6. So 6 people more will be required for this. Question number 29. The diagram shows a cube and a cuboid. So this is cube, this is a cuboid. The total surface area of the cube is equal to the total surface area of cuboid. Janet says the volume of the cube is equal to the volume of the cuboid. Is Janet correct? You must show how you get your answer. So what we can do, we can process this side we can take as cube and this side we can take as cuboid. So we know that this one surface area of cuboid we can check, which is basically we can take this side, which is 6 into 8. So 6 multiplied by 8 multiply by 2, because this will be opposite side also, this one, and we can take now this side, which is plus 2 into 6 into 18, and now we can take the base, which is 8 into 18, and the top, so 2 into 8 into 18. This will be basically the surface area of cuboid. So this one will be 2 into 6 into 8 plus 2 into 6 into 18, 6 into 18 plus 2 into 8 into 18, and this will be resulting to 600. So surface area is basically 600 for this one. So cube will be also having surface area of same, because total surface area of cube is equal to the total surface area of cuboid. So this is equal to 600. Now after this one we can find one side, and one side will be surface area of one side will be equal to 600 divided by 6, because there will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides, so this will be equal to 100. And now we can find side length in case of cube. Side length will be equal to root of 100, which is equal to 10 centimeters. So this one is this is side length, so this is 10, and this is basically also length will also be 10. Now what we can do, we can find for this one volume of this will be volume of cuboid. Volume of cuboid will be 6 into 8 into 18, and this will be equal to 6 multiplied by 8 into 18 will be equal to 864. So 864 will be volume of this will be centimeter cube, and this will be centimeter square, and this one will be centimeter square, and this will be side length will be centimeter, and the volume of this cube will be equal to 10 cube, which is equal to 1000 centimeter cube. So we can write it as that Janet is incorrect. Janet is incorrect. Volume of cube is equal to 1000 centimeter cube, and volume of cuboid is equal to 864 centimeter cube. This will be the final answer for this one. Now question number 30. Here are two column vectors. Column vectors are provided A and B. On the grid below, draw and label the vector A minus 2B. A minus 2B we have to draw. First we can calculate this A minus 2B. So A is 5 and 2, and minus 2B is 3 and minus 1. This will be A minus 2B, and this one can be written as 5, 2, and minus, this will be multiplied inside, so it will be 6 and minus 2, and further we can write this as 5 minus 6, and 2 plus 2 will be 4, 2 plus 2, and this will be minus 1 and 4. This will be basically the vector which we have to draw. So to draw this vector, basically we can take coordinate axis, like for example over here. So this one we can take coordinate axis. This is origin, so minus 1 will be this one. We can write here minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. This will be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, like this one, minus 1, minus 2, and minus 1 will be this one, and 4 will be 1, 2, 3, 4. So this will be our point. We can draw vector like this one. This will be arrow, and this will be origin, and this will be our vector, which is minus 1 and 4. Hopefully you understood each and everything. We are done with the paper. Don't forget to subscribe Maths TV. Also recommend this channel to your friends and class fellows, and ask them to press bell icon also, so that you will be getting intimation for a notification for incoming videos. Introduce this channel to your respected teachers as well. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Bye.